They said is back.
Incomplete.
It's not incomplete, it's incomplete.
I said I'm Mexican. I'm supposed to have the in front of it.
But you're our political analyst on the panel, and therefore we need you to have correct grammar, Alejandra.
I am getting hot flashes right now. It's hot in here.
Oh no. Dustin has changed for the week.
He went tanning. He finally got a tan, and he started working out.
Grew a couple of inches, gained a couple of pounds.
No, it's muscles. It's not pounds.
Grew a couple of muscles and grew another muscle.
Muscle is still pounds.
Well, that's true. But when you say pounds, it's more of a negative context. You grew muscles. Dustin, you grew muscles. You've been working out.
Muscle.
What's going on?
Same old, same old.
What's the same old, same old?
He wasn't here last time, remember?
I wasn't here.
Well, I haven't been here for 2 weeks, so, I mean,
You were here 2 weeks ago.
yeah.
He wasn't here.
So tell everybody your name, what you do.
I'm Kenny. I'm security at the Brass Rail.
Yeah, dog. Security.
And he's straight.
What? I thought I was the straight guy on the panel.
Really?
I guess there's two of us now.
Yeah, there is two of us. Hey, what was that? How's the weekend, Kenny?
Here at work or just in general?
Yeah, general. What'd you do? What do you do in your spare time, Kenny?
Spare time is I hung out with a good buddy of mine named Julian.
Oh, God, I've heard about that guy.
Did you get your ring back?
Don't even start. Don't even start. That's a long conversation.
Wait, now what is this ring
He was
story?
engaged. He broke up. So
Yeah,
he's waiting for the ring.
She's not giving me my stuff back.
How long were you guys together?
January would have been 4 years.
And she kept everything?
Yep.
Fucking
legally,
bitches. This is why I'm
half
gay.
of her shit.
I'm
You guys
done with
stuck
it.
together for
Good
more
for
than
you.
3 years.
It's not worth it.
Yeah, it's not worth wasting that energy.
I
on
can't afford a lawyer, and she's smarter than I am. So,
it. What type of girls do you like?
voluptuous, real ones.
Oh, really? Sorry, girl.
We already cleared this. Excuse me.
And ones that don't sit there and talk about their penises to other people about comparing. Nice. Alejandra, what'd you do? I saw you at the SRO on
I saw
Saturday.
you Friday. The highlight of my week started on
was Saturday.
Friday when I saw Ian Johnson without a shirt. And he said he had gotten a tan.
You were a
And
fucking
not even
bitch.
my legs looked that white, bitch. What's up with that?
I hadn't gone to the tanning salon yet.
But you said you had already gotten a tan.
No, I was going. You know what? Screw you. This is one of the reasons why I don't like taking my shirt off in front of people, because you have given me a complex now.
Oh, come on. I was just playing with you. I didn't call you a
That
little
much of a
twink.
difference?
No.
From your arms.
Yeah, let's look at that new muscle I got too. I've been working out with a trainer and I got a new muscle. It's something called tricep or something like that. I'm very happy about that.
That's good.
Yeah, no, nothing exciting. Just drama and drama. The whole dating thing is just like, fuck this. I'm not meant to be dating, and it's just drama and.
That's for life forever, huh?
No, actually, like I'm cool when I'm single, but like I fucking you go home and that's it. You know? Now it's like we gotta cuddle. I gotta go out with you. We gotta hang out and this and that, and it's just like ugh.
I'm sorry. Dating is like.
I know. I'm such a man when it comes down to dating and sex.
No, I don't think all men are like that though. I mean, are you cuddler?
If she's my girlfriend.
See?
But don't you think that like when you're dating, you actually have to build into like, I mean, you have to be offering something.
It depends on the circumstances. If it's like a one-night stand, then no cuddling. If we've gone on a few dates and I'm cool with you staying at my house after we've done it, then maybe a little bit. But after we have sex, I'm gonna go roll over and go sleep anyway. So it
Don't
don't
fucking
matter.
touch me. Get over there.
Well, I am the odd man out here.
So you like to cuddle?
Well, no. I guess I don't really do the random hookups that much. I'm very innocent. As my friend called me Pollyanna over the weekend. No, but I kind of feel like, I don't know, there's more. Oh God, I'm gonna look like a complete fool next to you two right now. No, because I feel like you establish like a connection with that person, and I mean, that makes things even better. So when you're having sex, it's super hot because you're so into each other.
See,
that
like if I'm dating someone, the sex is not as good as if I'm just hooking up with you every now and then.
Really?
Yeah.
I disagree with that.
To me, it's like,
I agree with you. If you're like connected with somebody or in love with somebody, the sex is better.
Yeah. Maybe you should try it, Alejandra.
Trust me, I've tried it. I gotta be drunk to have that kind of sex with somebody I'm dating.
There's so much wrong with this conversation right now. I'm gonna give you the number to a good shrink.
Yeah.
No, I mean, but I haven't. But
I'm just looking at this, it's disturbing. Look.
But I haven't had the full on. It's been a while, so I mean, with that whole connection and all that. But it'll happen. So you didn't do anything else exciting?
No. Well, I worked like for Mexican independence at this private party on.
That's right, I forgot.
In La Mesa, and we were supposed to cancel the show because apparently we only had sold like less than 100 tickets, and when the day came, it was like over 270 people in there, and the place was packed. People were standing up and everything, so it was a pretty good event.
Nice. And you made I had a fundraiser yesterday, which is kind of why my voice is hoarse. I still have remnants of pink eyeshadow on my eyelids. I probably still have eyeliner.
You know, it's called lip sync.
Well, I was lip syncing. What?
Is that why? And then why your voice is?
Oh, because I was talking to and I was
Were
getting
you
ready.
the MC?
Yeah, it was like co-MC. It's like our annual AIDS Walk fundraiser.
Okay.
So it's the Summer Splash, end of Summer Splash. You were nice enough to make a fancy, sparkly dress. And it raised like over $7,000. So very, yeah, it's cool.
Congratulations.
It was a lot of fun, and you know, I appreciated everybody that was there.
And it was
a
early,
training.
right?
Yeah, which
was
apparently
good.
was a really good time to do it. Because it was in the like early afternoon, air conditioned.
Oh, nice.
The place was wall to wall, and it was the biggest shit show I have ever seen in my entire life.
That hour thing is good for Sundays, you know.
Yeah, it started at 2:15.
Because it's before everybody gets drunk and they're out barely going out to have lunch and start drinking.
And they were drunk.
Yeah.
Like I'm drinking, and then by the end of the show, I come out. I'm like, every single one of my friends were like falling over. People were wasted, which might be why we raised $7,000.
Yeah.
But it was a shit show. I did a number, and and the wig came right off. The best part about it was "Don't Rain on My Parade," and I'm like, whoops! Oh, and then it just started hanging. So it was classy. It was a very classy event. And then Amber is not with us today because did you say she's in Italy?
No, I think she's in the Napa.
Or Napa. Interesting. And I guess when is she coming back?
She'll be back next week.
Okay, next week.
And then she'll be gone.
Yeah. So, you know, it's us three now. So, do you want to talk about this first little hot topic?
We can start with it. I've seen stuff on the news, but it's just so ridiculous to me.
What is it?
Okay, so a ruling has came out for
she
a
came out.
trans inmate surgery who was just granted the surgery, who went to jail, and this is Massachusetts, right? Went to jail basically for murdering his wife when he went in. He's in jail, basically had threatened to castrate himself because he feels that he's a woman and needs to go through this sex change kind of thing. Well, the state has now allowed for this surgery to happen on taxpayers' dollars.
Wow.
So, I mean, you know, some people are saying in the trans community that this is a pioneer, that this is going to change our health insurance and how people are going to grant sex changes. And what do you think?
I think it's just stupid. I think there's no pioneer. That's a whole lot of crap. I'm being locked up in federal prison.
For murder?
No, just...
Oh, no, you.
just some other...
Sorry.
You know, it's just a hat. But they give you hormones. They give you anything you need in there. So it's no pioneer bullshit that, you know, they can use that for that. I don't see how, if you're a true transgender person, how can you say now, after you be married and then locked up, that you are now trying to define your sexuality, find out who you are, who you truly are after you being locked up. I think this is just like, oh, and then he's a lesbian, right? So
No. So he likes women,
Yes.
but he feels
a woman trapped. So I think it's just like, okay, might as well, I'm gonna get locked up for life. Why don't I just get my penis chopped off, go to women's prison, and I can still make out with women in there?
or make out.
That's what I think.
What do you think?
There's so much with that. First of all, I think it's wrong for the state to do that, to have the taxpayers pay that, because it's not the taxpayers' responsibility for that. You don't have to get your penis chopped off in prison to be somebody's bitch. You know, and
Right.
He's a lesbian.
then are they going to transfer him to a woman's prison?
That's what that's
Yeah.
when they are for sure doing that.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, I like what you said, a rebuttal to that comment. Who cares if he was married before? He was married before. There's plenty of gay men who have been married, especially in that age demographic, who then come out and realize that they really are gay. Like, I have plenty of friends who have kids. I don't think that this guy was arrested for murder, was tried, and was like proven guilty. First of all, he is not a fucking pioneer or a role model for anybody.
Yeah.
I mean, he committed murder. That's what it is. And I personally think that he probably needs to be checked out psychiatric. Like, if he was going to castrate himself, well, don't you have to, in the U.S., to get like the full surgery? Don't you have to go through like counseling to be proven?
Yeah, and even after that, there's like a certain amount within the transgenders that get their sex changed on that they cannot lose it, you know? Some of them kill themselves, some of them just like start using drugs because like they really like get fucked up in the head.
And I remember watching True Life, and I'm assuming that it's pretty true to life on MTV, that you have to live your life like that for so long before the doctor will even take
It's
you
like
on
10
as a-
years or something like that.
So,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
yeah, you have to be living as a transgender to even, you know, see the doctors to get the sex change.
Well, then that's for the full. Then that's the full.
For the full.
Huh.
Unless you go to like Thailand or something like that.
Yeah, like another.
Like chop to go.
Interesting. I'm curious why people lose it. Like after they like.
Well, here's the thing. I think if you, like, to me, I can never see myself doing that because after you experience an orgasm and you might not get the same results after you get the sex change, it's like, how the hell are you gonna get off, you know? And, you know, you remember how you felt and stuff. It is kind of like funny, but it's just like, you know, it's true, you know, how are you gonna, like, you remember how you used to like it and enjoy it and stuff like that, and you not being able to do that again, you know, it's just, I don't know.
Yeah, but I think you're. Oh my God, Alejandra. Oh my God.
Wow.
But I think, and this is where I think maybe different trans people, it's different feelings for them about why they want to be that opposite sex. Like, I think some of them mentally, maybe, they really do feel like they are completely like,
And
I should be a woman.
Yeah, and this is like people who probably don't like nobody touch their penis or do nothing with it, you know? In which there's a lot of them out there, you know? Like, I didn't do anything until I was like 20, 21. So I was a virgin until 2021.
Yeah, I think this is all. And now to find out that this person is going to be a lesbian on top of it, it's a little sketchy to me.
Yeah, that, and I think it'll be even worse if they do that because I think that bitch is gonna kill himself.
Yeah. But if it is fully a medical thing, and let's say it was a person who committed the same type of murder, and they needed a heart transplant, would that person be entitled if they're, you know?
It's a good question.
It's a medical.
I think if it was like a medical condition, yeah.
But if it's like if you're in prison, you committed a crime, and you need a heart transplant. Me personally, I don't think you should get the heart transplant because that's more on the taxpayers. The surgery, then it's going to extend your life. That's more on the taxpayers. Like, I just think it's wrong. You know, I think they should give them the best care possible so that person isn't suffering, but not give them a heart transplant. There's so many more willing people that haven't committed a crime that are deserving, in my opinion, of a heart transplant.
But so don't you? I look at that as that person then is kind of on death row. Like, we know that they need a heart transplant, so therefore we're not giving them that heart transplant, and you're on death row.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah. And isn't I don't know for sure, but isn't Massachusetts more conservative?
Massachusetts is more democratic. Yeah, it's a liberal. Yeah, it's like the Kennedys.
Romney was a liberal governor.
What surgery would you ever have plastic surgery?
Getting my penis shortened, does that count?
God.
Zing! No, I'm joking.
Would you ever have any type of plastic surgery?
There's nothing that I could think of.
No? Oh.
I mean, I am the way I am. I'm pretty happy with everything I have.
Yeah. Nice.
I don't,
Don't ask me because I've
Alejandra, would you ever have
already
surgery?
I've had 3 already. So.
Really?
What have you had done?
My nose, my boobs, and a small liposuction.
What'd you have taken out?
The love handles.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How much was that?
Well, it was $9,000 for the whole thing,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Was it like one of those garage things?
No, it was actually in Beverly Hills.
Oh, really?
Beverly Hills has a hood also,
Yeah, well, I don't know. I was right next to the Beverly Center, so.
Do they really have a hood?
I mean, every city, no matter how expensive,
Beverly's Hill Hood, it's in South Central. So.
everywhere has sketchy parts.
Huh?
Everywhere has a sketchy part of town, of that city.
Really? Where are you from?
Here, San Diego, born and raised.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Like in this immediate area?
So you're from Logan Heights? Is that where you're saying?
No, I'm not.
Hello, stereotype.
Well, he said every city
Okay,
has
San
no,
Ysidro.
no, bitch. He's saying every city's got its own hood. So.
Like southeast San Diego, it's like north of National City.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Nice.
Yeah.
I used to work in National City. But we're going to take a little break, and then we'll be back. Happy Rosh Hashanah Tova.
Lashana.
Is that what he said it was called? Rosh Hashanah
With an
Tova?
L. Lashana Tova.
Oh, Lashana Tova. I swear to God, it sounds like a tennis
I
player.
agree.
Enjoy your game, girl. It is apparently Lashana Tova, Oh my God, you just said with an L.
Forget it. Just
Happy New Jewish Year. How about that?
Happy Jewish. That's interesting. It's Jewish New Year and Mexican Independence.
Yeah.
Fascinating. So happy Lashana Tova. That's
No, that's a fucking bottle somewhere.
no,
in the
Cinco
middle
de
of
Mayo is like, okay, I feel like we're gonna jump into the Easter conversation again. Oh my God. Cinco de Mayo is more of like,
An American.
it's an American independence kind of.
No.
The
Cinco de Mayo. It's Cinco de Mayo. It's a bottle in Puebla, Mexico. That it's from. It's not like an independence, but like they were being ruled by the not Spanish, but what's the other one? The French. So it's a battle against French.
oh, Mexico and the French.
Yeah.
And I love that we celebrate it.
Yeah, and they don't really say it's not that big of a deal in Mexico. It's
Yeah, I
a
know
big of
that.
a deal here, but
Well, as Americans.
We like to drink.
yeah.
Amen.
It's my
Cheers.
cat's birthday. Yay, let's drink.
It's funny because like it gets like way more packed here on Cinco de Mayo than it does on Mexican Independence.
Have you ever been in Mexico for Mexican Independence Day?
Yeah.
Is it like totally
Rosarito.
fucking crazy?
It's more like down there. It's more like what do you call it? They got a parade and they have
Oh, wow.
like, it's like they got the troops out there and everything. So it's more like what do you call it? Like a patriotism thing than it is a celebration.
It's more like a 4th of July kind of thing.
Yeah, but they have like this big stages like on the Mexico City, the center of Mexico City. They have this huge plaza called Zocalo, and they had like I saw it. When was it? Saturday night, and they had over 200,000 people out there, and they were like having concerts and all that. And the president comes out with the flag, and he, they have like it's called the grito, which is like when they had the independence, they always start screaming "Viva Mexico," at midnight, and they have the original bell that they ring. So they do that on the palace, Mexican palace, and everybody's out there watching the president doing that. So
Oh wow! So it is a big deal.
yeah,
Sounds like it.
Yeah. Where have you traveled a lot in your lifetime?
no,
Where's the one place you want to go?
I've always wanted to go to Italy. Always.
Italian dudes are hot.
Yeah, but they have small dicks.
Italian dudes do
Yeah.
not have small penises.
Yes, they do. Trust
Wow.
me.
What stereotypes are you listening to?
I love me Jewish men. They have big dicks.
Oh god. Happy La Shavana.
Thank you.
Where would you like? Where's the one place you want to go?
Actually, some of my coworkers were talking about going to Brazil for World Cup in 2 years.
Oh, nice. Your coworkers here.
Yeah.
Well, you guys are all friends, aren't you?
Yeah, it's like a family here. I like it.
Oh, that's
Watch that
sweet.
movie Turista.
You told me that. Remember? We had this conversation.
No, I was drunk.
Oh Lord. So on that whole traveling thing, there's this Kate Middleton.
Wait,
Yeah,
where would you
Giannis.
want to go?
Oh, everywhere. I would even just like to go to Hawaii.
Yeah.
For God's sakes. I mean,
Anywhere that's
You know,
not here.
I'm scared of going there. I'm like so like
to Hawaii.
claustrophobic, and that to me is such a small place.
You've never even been there.
I know, but just looking at the pictures and everything, it's like it's an island. I can't be surrounded by water, you know.
You're on an island now. The
No,
U.S. is
no.
surrounded by water.
Yeah,
oh, wait,
but
no, it's not.
no, it's not. I can run to Mexico and keep going down to South America. It's just like too small for me.
Yeah.
I like big places.
Yeah, I'd like to do Hawaii, and I would like to do like a tropical, like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
More
I haven't
tropical.
traveled much. Yeah.
I haven't traveled much outside the U.S., but within the U.S. a good amount.
Yeah, I don't even own a flipping passport.
I'd like to go to Punta Cana.
Where? Punta Cana.
That's in Mexico, right?
No,
No?
it's
Punta Cana.
Dominican Republic.
Oh, hot. Hot guys there too. Apparently, I'm gonna make my travel plans for the boys.
Yeah.
So Kate Middleton and Prince William are traveling right now. All right. So I guess she was sunbathing topless, and a paparazzi got pictures of it, and the pictures were published.
In France.
Now the royal family is actually suing the photographer for taking these pictures.
Actually, Prince William that's suing. I just saw that on the news today.
Or Prince William.
They already.
The royal family is Prince
Well,
William.
no, it's him personally. It's not the family. It's him
Okay.
personally.
Anything he does is going to be connected to his family.
It's him. It's not going through the queen or nobody else. It's him personally doing it.
Okay, so do you think, I mean, as a celebrity, she is a celebrity now. I mean, she's a very high public figure. Do you think that, do you think they have the right to be pissed off and like with their privacy issues and all that? Like,
Well, see, here's the thing. When I first heard about this, it was the first thing that they said. It was that she was closing the windows of the place where she was staying,
I heard it was outside at a pool.
and that they were inside. It was like kind of like a thing that was surrounded,
Okay.
and it was not out there. So that she was closing the windows or the blinds or something when they took the picture of her.
So whose side are you on?
Nobody's. I don't care.
Oh, Jesus.
Wow.
Thank you for your opinion.
Wow.
Well, really, I
Well,
mean,
the
like,
picture I saw, they were outside. It looked like next to a pool. She had her bottles on, not her top, and it looked like they were like kind of embracing each other. You know,
he was putting lotion on her.
it didn't look like he was putting lotion on her, but
That's what they said.
You just
you don't
said,
have an opinion, so
yeah, you just said she was in the fucking window. So how are you not
It
saying?
said it was all surrounded.
Oh, okay.
And it was an outside thing, but it had windows around it.
well, I saw a picture and there was no windows.
Well, that's what they said. Underneath.
Okay, so but the question, as a celebrity, do you think you give up those rights and you're in that public eye? I mean, where your privacy can be invaded.
I think it's two parts for me. One part, I think that you should, know your surroundings and all that, but at the same time, I think it's cool that he's sticking up for his lady and suing him because of the status. But at the same time, I think as just a normal person, it makes her cooler because it's like she's not all stuffy and she's not all, oh, I'm the princess.
Very good point.
And I don't think she's used to that status yet.
Probably not. But I mean, it seems like for the last several years she's been getting groomed to take this position.
It's funny because I was looking at a picture today and I was because they're like somewhere and like her posture and everything, I was like, she was completely groomed. Like I know she didn't used to always sit on on her chair like this and be all hands crossed and
there's a team of people working with her constantly.
Completely. And you think that if she's around Prince William, he knows better. So, but I think it's hilarious because Harry with his pictures a couple weeks ago, and I think it also goes with it's a younger generation. Why can't you be nude, in the privacy? Someone took your picture. Guess what? That's the chances if you're a celebrity.
They've done it in the past.
Yeah, but it's a normal thing.
And I was also watching something else on TV, and they were doing a special on the paparazzis. This guy had this lens that could zoom in from 4 blocks away. So I mean, if somebody's if they have, you can only cover so much area, but if your camera could zoom in 4 blocks down the street and it's like it's on your iPhone, then you can't hide anywhere. And
that's the price you pay when you're a celebrity or in the public eye.
I mean, I think it makes her cooler though, to be honest with you.
I agree.
But I like that Prince William is sticking up for her, and that's my lady, don't do that.
That's what I would do for my lady too. I got her back.
So if you would have been dating Prince Harry,
okay, let's go with this. I'm ready. Bring it.
Would you have to stick out for him?
Absolutely.
You would have sued the person that published the photos or not?
I think you have to. Oh,
I wouldn't sue.
Oh, you wouldn't sue?
But here's the thing, that happened in the U.S. and this happened in Europe.
Actually,
it was in France, right?
Yeah.
The Prince Harry thing is a little different, I feel, because that was actually in the privacy of a hotel room, and someone in it, but it's still sketchy because it's a matter of you would think all the security guard and the team would have taken all the phones from the guests that were in the room.
Well, that's the thing. He was fully aware that it was happening.
I think he don't care because he ain't gonna never be the king or I mean, he's having a good time, he's young, got a full head of hair unlike his brother. He's in Vegas.
I think he could be the king of my world. He's a man. Exactly. So if he was my husband, I would completely defend him and be like, hey, well, we were naked. It is what is. He embraced me naked. Who cares?
They're honestly, who caught? There was much.
How far would you go with protecting someone you loved, your partner? Oh, this will be brief.
It depends on my level. I've broken up with boyfriends because of my family. That they bring up my family. I've broken up with them just because of that.
How'd they bring them up though? Was it in a negative way?
Well, here's the thing.
How's your mom doing? Well, it's over.
No. It was like this. We went, I eat very little every time I go anywhere, and then I just take the rest and I'll eat it throughout the day. So we went out to the Olive Garden in Sports Arena, and it was a Sunday. That place is packed.
Chic.
It's packed. And so I was looking at the menu, I was I wonder what am I going to order? And then he was British. He goes, well, it doesn't matter what you're going to get. You're going to take it home to your brothers so they can eat it. So that just fucking set me on fire. And we had already ordered drinks, and I just was you know what? Fuck you. I'm out of here. You don't have to talk shit about my family. They don't ask you for shit. And I walked out of there. I took a cab home. And then by the time he got to my house, I had all of his shit packed outside of my house. Take your crap, and I don't want to ever hear from you.
I have a question. Have you done that before with him? Have you taken something home to somebody?
No. I eat my shit, and whatever I got left, I take home.
Because, there's nothing wrong with it if you have. I could care less.
Yeah, no.
Was he making a joke, or was he trying to be
I don't know, because here's the thing. I always eat, let's say, only eat a quarter of the stuff that I order.
Because you're a lady.
No, because I get full. If I'm hungry, I eat, but they give you bread, they give you salad, and
Yeah.
I just like eat a little bit of it, and I take it home. So I guess he was thinking that I always was doing that just to feed my family or something.
How long had the relationship been going on at that point?
For like a year and a half.
Wow, and you cut it off.
Interesting.
That
Yeah.
was there anything else, or was
No,
it
it's
just
just
that?
like you don't fuck with my family.
That's how you roll. That's how you roll.
Would you do it like if somebody like?
I mean, it depends on the context. It seems like it. That's why I asked the questions, because it seemed like it was more. If he's just like, you're gonna take it home to your family.
No, it wasn't.
Like,
It wasn't the comment. It was the way he said it.
were
it
you
was
in love
like-
with him?
Not really, but I was used to him. We were together for over a year and everything.
And would he make similar jokes like that before?
Every now and then, I would just.
This
take
is a
it.
therapy session.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, like, it would be like every now and then a little joke here and there, but I wouldn't care. But I was hungry, I guess, and I was like, I'm ready.
It seemed like you did. To me, it seemed like you did a little premature. That's all. To me.
I kind of disagree.
Yeah.
I think there's there's boundaries that you do not cross. Whether it was meant to be a joke or whatever, it still came out of his fucking mouth. There was some
And it was
some
like
feeling
you
behind
can
it.
tell when it's a joke, and you can
Yeah.
tell when it's not a joke. And I could tell that this wasn't a joke. The times that he said stuff about that before, it was a joke. I could have totally get it. He was just playing around.
So after you like went off on him or said whatever you said, did he say I'm sorry, or like
I didn't
mean it that way?
even let him talk. I got
So you didn't
up
give him
and
a
I
chance.
left.
So
No,
that's
I got up.
And that doesn't surprise me.
I got up and
So
left.
I still
he's
feel like it
lucky
was a
I didn't throw my drink at him, but
I see exactly where you're at with it too, because it's a matter of it's this whole thing called communication.
yeah.
It's what people do in relationships.
Well, see,
And
here's
if
the
you're
thing.
living, if you're living with him and it's been a year, I would think.
Well, I wasn't living with him. He had like a lot of his family at my place,
Okay.
But here's the thing, like I've told him from the go, I don't like your family, so you will never see me hanging out with your family. You can handle with this or not, And I was very clear with that. His dad and me, we met and we crashed, and I was like, I don't like your family. I want nothing to do with your family. I'm dating you. I'm not dating your family.
So it's a little double standard to a certain degree.
No, because he is like, this is me. This is what I got. This is what comes with me. And this is what you take it or not, and that's it.
But that doesn't mean that you can't say something and not say it in that context.
Because I would never make any comments to his family or anything. Because I never.
But you didn't give him the chance to even explain. Oh, I just meant it as a joke. I'm sorry. Blah blah blah.
Because I knew he wasn't meaning it as a joke. He's done it in the past, and he had meant it as a joke. The way he delivered the thing, it was not meant as a joke.
I hear you, but
I think that family, I don't know. I feel like the family is a certain line that you just
agree.
can't cross. And I think though also, when you get involved with a person, their family comes along with it,
regardless.
And I mean, it's a big portion of all of our lives. So speaking of family, the whole Rihanna Chris Brown thing. Did you watch the VMAs?
No.
They apparently she won. And she got up on stage, and then she walked over to Chris Brown and gave him a big hug and a kiss.
Was it a kiss on the lips or a kiss on the cheek? Because I saw it, but I couldn't see if it was lips or
I think
cheek.
it was a cheek thing. Oh, it was the lips, and it was 3 whole seconds.
I think most of us have had relationships where we experience a breakup and then maybe go back to that person because either the sex was good or the relationship was good, or it ended kind of badly, or it ended and then you see them after a long time and you've forgiven them. I think that's what the situation is with them.
I think, and then this is so funny because now me and that one guy that I broke up, we're really good.
The one that you just talked about.
We're really good close friends. He's dating Kiki from Lips.
Oh.
So we're really good friends. I mean, when my brother passed away, he came to my house and he was crying in tears. Oh my God. I told him, I said, you feel bad, huh, motherfucker, for the shit that you talked. And he's like, please don't say anything like that and blah, blah, blah. So, we're really close.
Still holding it against him?
No.
That would be that's bad juju. If you're, if you are carrying an Olive Garden first of all, you're at Olive Garden.
Yeah.
But you're carrying if you were carrying that baggage along.
Oh no. I mean, a whole year went by and we started talking again, and and we hung out and everything. I mean, I care for him because he's a really nice person, you know, and he did a lot for me and stuff like that. But at the time, I think it was like I was ready to leave him, and you know.
And that's why I said there was
No, I know.
Right.
But here's the thing: it wasn't just about that. Okay.
You tend to like, well, this is what I do, sabotage your own
Relationship.
like relationship.
Kind of, but not really. I mean, like, it was just time, and so.
So it wasn't just a comment, and that's what I was getting to.
It was pretty much that. It was just like.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have had a breakthrough.
No, wait. That was, let's say, that was like a 70%,
Oh, Lord.
5% off why I broke up with
Well, and I think we all, like, there's a reason why you get with people, you know, and if you're in love with that person or you're with them for a long period of time, like, there's a reason why.
Yeah.
So, and then it ends, it is what it is, but there's still something that
Yeah.
draws,
And I
like,
think
you
that's
to
what-
each other.
Initial-
Yeah,
And I
exactly,
think
and
that's
it's
what
good if you don't
they're
lose that.
doing that
So.
whole Rihanna and Chris Brown thing. They're like, I think they had like a really good thing going on, and they're just like, you know, let's just be friends and real cool friends.
Right. So cool. Very cool. We're gonna take a break and we'll be back with a producer question. Oh, thank you.
Well, you smacked me.
I was trying to get your attention. All right, we have a couple of producer questions from producer Aaron. The first one is, name the top 3 things you require in a mate before you date. What are the top 3 things you require in a mate before you date?
Oh, wow, the white boy rapping.
Vanilla Ice, baby. Eminem.
What are your 3?
I'm going last.
And I'm not talking about physical.
Oh,
Then never
then you
mind.
should go first
No.
then, because I got to think still.
Go. Yours should be quick.
You say they don't have to be physical? Well, first off,
Not physical.
is it,
Well, whatever.
is it being versatile a physical thing?
No, I meant,
But that's a thing for
Oh,
her.
you meant physical.
like, I don't want to hear blue eyes, blowing hair.
Oh,
Okay, versatile, hung,
versatile. Oh, wow.
and it's gotta have a car
Wow.
there.
And a car.
Bless you for being honest and having.
And a
Put your
car.
phone down. Bless you for being honest and having a very substantial, in-depth relationship. This might be the problem, girl. I'm just saying.
No, it's just the first thing that attracts me. Then we talk, and if it doesn't work, bye, next.
Wow.
Honesty's. I love it.
I would.
I have a thing we're all gonna have different answers.
Yes, very. I would say sense of humor, openness. That's a good one. I like that.
What do you mean openness?
Willing to like try new things, experience
Oh,
new
okay.
things, like adventurous.
strap-ons
I would
and
use
stuff like
adventurous
that.
more than openness, because your open is
Yeah.
completely different.
And you got the gay community openness is like, hey, we can
Yeah.
go play with other people.
And a high FICO score.
A what? A what?
I'm just
A high FICO score, which is like your national credit score. Good.
always thinking. Always
You
thinking.
should have said a vagina to start with.
Oh.
I'm the straight guy. So.
Well,
Mine would be, I think laughter can make me laugh is like probably near the top of that list. Again, here I sound like the little fucking Pollyanna. A caring person. I hate assholes, conceited people. They have to be just a nice person and treat other people nice. Is a big thing. But then I do love a guy who's got like this, like the outside that is more like a bad boy or like,
douche
no, not at all, because he's a nice person. But he's got like that characteristic of like,
douche look like that.
no, not really douchey look.
Bad boy and douchey are two different kind of guys.
It's a guy
Different
like
kind of people.
he's just like a just like a
The look, I didn't say the personality.
yeah, like a rough kind of like
Like a church.
Yeah, I mean- like a man, like a man. I'm a gay man who likes men, so therefore I want a man, not a woman.
Then he wants a fairy on the inside.
You know, I can't be the butchest one in the relationship. Let's put it that way. So the second question is, if you, I know, right? If you found out a very good friend was.
Convict felon.
Oh,
Was convicted
A
of,
very good friend was a
convicted of a felon. Would you still continue friendship?
if you found out a really good friend was a convicted felon, would you continue the friendship?
Hell yeah, I got a whole bunch of felons on my friendships. I live in the hood.
We're not asking that's how the friendship started. No, I'm just joking.
Would the type of felony matter? That's a good way to put on.
Not really. If they're good to me as friends, I don't care what they did.
I agree because earlier, like you said, everybody has a past.
Yeah. And I completely believe that everybody has a past, and I think some experiences change people and make them into different types of people. The type of felony, yes, I do agree with that, because I think there are like convictions that could be like, okay, you can learn from this and grow, and then there are other ones like you murdered somebody.
Well, you know,
wrong.
those felons are going to be locked up.
Yeah.
Well, but
Eventually, people get out.
what if,
Not
what
if
if
you
you
kill
were really,
somebody.
really, really good friends and they murdered somebody?
Well, you know what? I have a good friend that I still ride to, and she's in jail because she killed somebody. So
Okay. Well, so then you.
Yeah, I mean, if they're a good friend, they're a good friend, regardless of what they've done in their past.
Yeah. I'm not really the type to judge people.
Oh no. Sorry for me.
No, I mean, like, if it was like my best friend right now and like he was just out of it and he did something wrong and like hurt somebody, I mean, do I agree with it? Absolutely not. But I don't know how I feel about that kind of thing, but I don't.
Okay, so say something like grand larceny from a super important service organization, like
Oh.
$1 million from an AIDS organization.
Oh, you had to throw in the whole nonprofit thing. Oh. No, but you're putting different
Stage.
parameters on it now.
It's not. It is actually.
that applies to you because that's where you work.
Well, I would think in your case, that person was never that good of a friend as
Yeah.
you believe, so
Right.
Go and
it'd be
do
okay
something.
to.
Well, and like what Aaron was saying, yeah, no, if you did it to like where it affected a lot of people and it hurt, oh no, yeah, then if it was a nonprofit thing and that's like where I work in and I'm all about helping others, that I would, I might not be able to forgive that person.
And that's cool.
Interesting. I feel like this whole episode has been this weird counseling session. And frankly, I don't like it. That's why we're going to go into events.
Hot topics.
All right, here we go. It is less than 2 weeks till AIDS Walk San Diego, so we've got a lot of fundraisers coming up. This Wednesday, September 19th, at the new Uptown Tavern is a YPC Young Professionals Council mixer, which is a benefit for AIDS Walk from 5:30 to 7:30. Friday, the fabulous host of He Said, She Said, and our producers, Aaron, Heyer, and Ophelia, are doing a fundraiser at the Hole.
What is
Playing
it,
Match
Friday?
Game, which is like some old TV show game. Olds. It's Aaron and Ophelia.
Match game?
Yeah.
It's like similar to the Nunu game, but they're not just married. They're trying.
No. I think it's something where they are the celebrities and they have like a like they have to give answers to a question or something, and then teams in the audience have to figure out who said the answers, which seems like it would be really easy. You know, I think it would be fun.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah, and then Saturday here at Brass Rail is a fundraiser for Team Mariposa starting at 6 till 10 p.m. Sunday, there's a fundraiser at Numbers. Doors open at 6. Show starts at 8 with Francesca and Edie. And then Sunday, it is also Sunday night. It is Babette Schwartz's birthday, and she's doing a very special thing at Lips. So happy birthday, Babette, because I know she watches the show.
Happy birthday.
Yep. Thank you for being here.
Absolutely. I enjoy it.
And we will see you.
When Aaron's done smoking.
Yeah. We will see you next week with Dustin back and Amber. Next
Hopefully.
week.
And the Chargers won 2 games. Yeah.
Then the Chargers have
Wow.
won.
Finally.
I have to go there.
Oh, you're not a Chargers fan?
No.
Ooh, you're from San Diego.
Yes.
Who's your team?
I'm a
Suck.
Raider fan.
Of course you are.
Of course I am, right?
No, my little brother's a Raiders fan. My straight brother. is a Raiders fan.
It's like a
Saying, you know. Okay, thanks.
gay brother,
I have a gay brother too.
That's what he makes.
Who
sure
works in a
it's-
sports bar. I don't know. Welcome to the Johnson family. Bye.